I'm just making some arm wraps. And so as I was doing that, I decided I was going to make a video and remind everyone that I am making the claim, because it's true, that I get messages from angels and God. And this repels a lot of people, and I forget that, because when I go out the door every day, I'm not specialer than anyone. I'm just trying to live my life with the least amount of conflict possible and do God's work, which means that I'm just minding my own business and going about my day. And the people that are going to need medicine in the form of words or whatever it is God deems, then I interact with them. They will come to me. I don't ever go searching for anybody, because when I did that before, or tried to give people messages and did not want them, or engaged in people that were like, red alert, don't talk to them, don't talk to them. And I would be engaging anyways, because I was at the phase of all this knowledge and I thought I knew everything, and I was definitely in my ego. And so when you're in your ego, you want to tell everyone, even those that don't want to hear, or you want to get in an argument with someone, which is low vibe, and it's because you know that you're right, so you engage with them, but they're not. If you're engaging with someone that's not having an open mind and not willing to learn, then you're just wasting your energy. So I've learned all that. Yeah, so I've been taught all the skills to be a leader, because I'm supposed to teach everyone to be the example that we're all created to be, that God created us to be, that Creator created us to be. It doesn't matter what you call the one supreme being, but that one supreme being is the same one that has been giving me messages and healing me and teaching me skills and new habits and showing me the truth and explaining things and visions and all the things. And God is the one. They put their hand on my head and we're like, you're a child of God, you do God's work now. After relentless training, I think that was about 2 years into my, what everyone else calls a spiritual awakening, I call it a thank you God. Thank you God. Because life was kind of crazy without him, and it would not be anywhere as near as amazing. I couldn't have done what I'm doing. I couldn't be able to be handling all the things that I'm being put through right now, like moving from being indigenous to white, and how everyone treats me, and how it's not fun, and how when God finds you, I didn't find them, they found me. They're like, hey. And what happened though is that it changed my life, because it's like being sick, and they drop this medicine in you, and what the medicine is, if you visualize a drop of water clean into all this bucket of dirtiness, it washes all the dirt away inside me, because now, I've got my free will, but they reason with you and everything, and it's like, holy cow, so you just start cleaning yourself off. So this drop starts making you clean yourself off, but it also repels all the energy around you. So any of your friends and family that are not into, or strangers, or anything, or anyone just that meets you that is not aligned with God, and God, when you get touched with that, promotes health, mental, spiritual, and physical health. So anyone that's truly been touched by God is going to be an expression of health. And it doesn't mean that they're going to be perfectly healthy, no, because no one's perfect, we're human, but it impacts you enough when you see truth. It's like being in the dark and always being afraid, and then all of a sudden you see light for 5 seconds and it's over there, so you know that you're going that way. You might still, and then it might still be fumbling around, but you're going to be constantly getting closer, and all the darkness is going to be falling away the more that we choose to overcome. So my messages are of love. My messages are always of truth. I'm making a free online program. It's just me making videos that you can self-lead, free to worldwide, and it's on creatingconsciousness.love. No, free.creatingconsciousness.love. And for those of you with a little bit difficult spelling, free.creating. No, I'm just kidding. So, okay. So yeah, this is what you got. There's many times I'd be like, you got the wrong girl. I didn't want to. I like the healing part. Well, I didn't even like that, because it hurts too. It's like ripping slivers out of you and digging them out. So it's painful. So there's many times that I quit but there's no going back because I understand that when I have a responsibility and everyone's sick and I'm holding the medicine, the knowledge, the truth that can bring people healing, and it's dependent upon me and my free will and how much of an effort I put into it, and it'll be more easier for me if I just cooperate and accept it. So they've reasoned with me and showed me all the things, so I know what my purpose is, and so that's one of the reasons that I try so hard. It's not, I don't try to be a better person for me. I don't try to be a better person for God, because I'm oppositional defiant. There's things that they're saying, don't eat this. They literally are telling me, God and the ascended masters and all the helpers, angels, archangels, they pipe up and they say, don't eat that, don't eat that. And I just tone it out, and because I didn't listen, it's like taking that drug. It's just like taking that meth, that fentanyl. I don't do those, but I know that sugar is an extremely addictive substance. And that is my weakness. I'm weaning out all of the things, but it's very, very challenging. Challenging. I'm supposed to be making this arm wrap when I was going, but whatever. Okay, I should get this done. I just wanted to let everyone know this is going to weed out the non-believers, the unhealed, the unwilling, those working for darkness. This is going to repel them from me. So, see ya. I get messages from angels and God for humanity. I experienced being Jesus Christ on the cross, walking with the cross, and while people threw things at me, him, I have to think all the time. Am I saying him? Am I saying me? And so, and the moment that he died, and more than once I experienced it, and the last time I was like, please don't make me do it more. They're like, you don't have to do it anymore. But they had me experience all the things. I got Christ consciousness, whatever someone said it was called, where I get to be all different things in the world and experience being them. And it wasn't just like physical, it wasn't like people, it wasn't just like spiders, it was like the piece of lace on an old 1800 skirt, and being a rock, and raindrops, and being a spider. So there's a whole bunch of things. Those are the ones that stuck out the most. And so all things and all parts of things and words all have consciousness and awareness and a permanent memory of everything that they experience while in the presence of or first-hand experience of whatever. And also you can of relaying of the knowledge. So anything that they come into contact with, including us, we're impacted by either negatively or positively. And we're just like a plant where we're a seed, and we are going to break open, and we are going to get all the pain and trauma, but then inevitably we are going to break through to the light and have the root still in the darkness, so then we have the contrast so we can appreciate all of the beauty. And so I'm a prophetess, and I work for Team Creator. I don't do it for money. I spend my whole life now assisting others in alleviating pain and suffering, and using all the skills that I have to assist others and teach them the skills for free in group or individually. Plus I also do classes. I don't know, sorry, my phone rang for the first time. It never works. My phone never works, and it finally does. That's weird. I'm not perfect, and I'm learning, and I'm going to remember all the people that are mean and rude to me. So you're gonna regret it one day, because you're gonna realize who I am, and they're gonna say, and how did you treat them? Because you're going to realize who I am, because I'm telling the truth. And so that means that you're not going to stay unconscious forever. It's your own ego that gets getting in the way, just like it was for me. I did not believe what was happening to me, and I was having it firsthand experience, because reality, society, and people were saying, don't tell people, don't do this. So I thought, and everyone was saying, and you're crazy. And so whatever people say to you, it impacts you, and it makes you question yourself. And when you have a lot of negative self-doubt, it causes you to not know who you are. until you get to a point where you realize that you know exactly who you are, and